Now, luckily, we found a PS3 to trade with. After we found that PS3, it was a fat PS3, one of those 80 gigabyte joints. It had a hard disk inside of 320, 350 gigabytes. It had 3 controllers. It had a PlayStation Move with it, and it had a bunch of games too. So your boy wasn't really missing out. I had a lot of stuff, although it was a fat PS3. It was used, but it was clean. You know, my Xbox is clean, but it's limited edition, so you better appreciate. Plus, we traded the Kinect with it too. So, yeah, you know, you're getting the person who traded with me, you're getting a deal too, cool. But yeah, I get the PS3. I enjoyed it for 2 years. Throughout those 2 years, the PlayStation Fat just stops, you know, displaying the screen on the TV. You know, it had disc problems.
I know what it is, you know, too much with EJ Entertainment.
So we keep the games, we keep the PlayStation Move, we keep the controllers, and we buy a PlayStation 3 Super Slim. Too trash, by the way. You know, after a couple of months, you know, that disc thing that you move on top wasn't really on top, wasn't closing all the way. You had to hit that motherfucker like a U. You had to hit it with the hand movement. You had to hit it with the whoa, with the crank that. You know, any type of hand movement that could shake the spot, okay? For it to close properly. So yeah, your boy then decided to upgrade. And here's the thing. When I upgraded to the next generation on consoles, the Xbox Ones, the PlayStation 4s, it was already 2015. Now, when I upgraded, I traded in my PlayStation. I paid only like 2/3 of the price of the Xbox One, you know, trading everything with my PlayStation. It's a good deal at the end of the day, considering I got a new Xbox One. It was one of those 500 gigabyte, you know, joints. And here's the thing about games. My uncle buys a lot of, like, almost every new game on his Xbox One. So he had his account on my Xbox, on our Xbox, and every game he will buy, you know, we had it pretty much. So, and he bought every game that, you know, we could ever want at the time, and he played it, you know, and we were playing it too. So it was a steal when it comes to an Xbox One. But here's the thing, I still managed to get a PS4 after that.
How, Sway?
It's like every time I get an Xbox, there's like some type of disadvantage for me to get a PlayStation, because it really got, you know, more specifications, and I feel like that's why people buy it more. Okay, the PS3 have free online, and in my case, a lot of people around me had it. I started with the PS2. My first love was PlayStation. That's from the emotional side. Tired of being tired. And when I got an Xbox One, I still managed again to get a PS4. So it was clear, or it is clear to me now, that yo, the Xbox might not be for me, you know? So yeah, here's what I do. A year later, we stack up, me and my brother, and I was like, you know what? Come here, let me holler at you, little bro. Look, you give me your money, okay? Because the money that we had, it was exactly enough for a new PlayStation, a bunch of games, and that's it. Not even a bunch of games, a couple of games, and, you know, a PS Plus membership. You know, Sony really fucked us over with that paid membership, but it is what it is. They gotta get their money, okay? They can't look at their competitor, Xbox, you know, being paid for online services, and they're not being paid. Come on. But it is what it is, you know? But yeah, I was like, okay, you know what? You give me your half of the money. I give you my half of the Xbox. You know, it was a deal. I buy a PlayStation. I have the PlayStation. You have the Xbox. Real simple. And my brother is the type that tells my mom, my dad. I was like, look, bro, it's non-disclosure, okay? You get to have the Xbox. You know, you can have it all, because we had a lot of fights. We have a lot of fights, you know, when it comes to Xboxes and PlayStations and who plays and who not. When it comes to the GTAs and the single-player games. And I was like, you know what, bro? You have the whole console. And here's the thing. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't in the perfect state of finances when it comes to managing my own finances to buy an Elgato or something. And at the time, I started YouTube, you know, a year before I got my PS4, right? And the Xbox got a built-in recorder at the time. I don't know what it is with it now, but, you know, it can only record 5 minutes for you to get the footage. It's a hassle. You can't record your mic with it. You got to record on an external mic, and, you know, figure it out later on the editing software that you got on your laptop or PC. So I was like, okay, the PlayStation, you can record up to maybe, I think, 1 hour, 2 hours at the time still with your mic, and you can in some way record the party too. So I was like, yo, this is perfect for me to have my own console, right? Not share it with my brother, okay? And at the same time, record how I want to record. And, you know, it was easier to extract video by USB. You just extract the video with everything and edit it on your laptop. And till this day, that's how I roll, man. Like, it's really reliable, man. It's really I don't know, like it's easier. And that's the reason why I might get the PS5, because although these consoles might sound similar, you know, if we're talking literally, if let's say the PS5 gets one up on Xbox with one thing, the Xbox might get a one up on the PS5 from another thing, you know, from another side. But still, the PlayStation ends up more reliable and more just efficient, you know. It's you can get shit done, at least to me, with it. That's why I feel like this year I might not, or like 2 years later, a year later, I don't know when I'm gonna cop one of those consoles, new consoles, but I'm not going to do the same mistakes I made, because almost every time I bought an Xbox, I transitioned to a PlayStation because it's more efficient, as I said. But yeah, man, looks like I'm copping the PS5, and I had to like do this video because I didn't know what I want exactly, you know. I did not know what Xbox could have efficient when it comes to their console that might make me buy it. Now I realize, after I talk to y'all and talk to myself too,
Get the hell out! Get out!
you know, I realized that, you know, it's the PS5, man. It's the PS5, bro. I can't afford any losses. Plus, 9 times out of 10, GTA 5 would drop on those consoles. Not GTA 5, GTA 6. Man, yeah, it's a PlayStation for me, bro. My bro gonna have to wait. All right, almost every time we bought the Xbox first, I'm gonna tell him this year, you have to wait. Okay, unless I get rich, all of a sudden you have to wait for another year, just like I waited for the PS4. Okay, regardless of how everything went. Okay, but we gonna cop PS5 first. Okay, all right, now stop playing with me. I'm gonna turn into Denzel up in this. Oh,
King Kong ain't got shit on me!
yeah. Anyway, y'all, let me know in the comments below, what console are y'all going to cop?
Coronavirus!
But yeah, everybody, y'all tell me in the comments below what type of console you want to cop and why. I'm gonna cop the PS5 because I want to fly so high when it comes to videos, because that's how I ride, and these are my vibes. Yes, sir.
Sensational.
And tell me some of y'all console stories and how y'all fell in love with y'all consoles, if y'all into this, you know, console war stuff, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, PC people too. Speak up. I don't know about, you know, the Nintendo guys, because, you know, the Nintendo people are still fighting for their rights. But yeah. Speak up too, you know, show your advocation in the comments. All right, show us that you stand by we, Nintendo DS. Perfect triple alliance, okay? But yeah, like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and peace.